UK Tory race down to 4 as rivals vie to catch Boris Johnson. London AP. The race to become Britain's next Prime Minister is down to the final 4 on Wednesday, as Boris Johnson stretched his lead among Conservative lawmakers and upstart Rory Stewart was eliminated from the contest. Johnson, a former London mayor and UK Foreign Secretary, won 143 of 313 votes cast in a third-round ballot of Conservative lawmakers. Many fellow Greek, Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt, Environment Secretary Michael Gove and Home Secretary Sajid Javid trailed well behind, while Stewart came last and was dropped from the race. More votes on Thursday will winnow the field down to 2. The final pair of, with Johnson all but guaranteed to be one of the 2 finalists, Hunt, Gove, and Javid are battling for the second spot in the runoff. The winner, expected to be announced in late July, will replace Theresa May as party leader and Prime Minister. May stepped down as Wednesday's vote ended the gravity-defying campaign of Stewart, who began as a long shot but sent an electric charge through the race as the ante. A former diplomat who once walked across Afghanistan and was a deputy provincial governor in Iraq after the 2003 US-led invasion, the 46-year-old lawmaker called out his rivals for what he saw as their fantasies and empty promises, and called for compromise on Brexit. His quirky campaign, which saw him crisscross Britain talking and listening to voters, struck a chord with the public, though was less of a hit with his Conservative colleagues in Parliament. After the result, Stewart said it had been they. He said that, although he had not managed to persuade his colleagues, the public reaction proved that pragmatism and they. Hunt, who got 54 votes, and Gove with 51 are tussling for second place in the slot of Johnson's run-off opponent. Javid straggled. Many in the party doubt that anyone can beat Johnson, a quick-witted, Latin-spouting extrovert admired for his ability to connect with voters, but mistrusted for his erratic performance, and record of inaccurate and sometimes offensive comments. Hunt is considered an experienced and competent minister, but unexciting. Javid, the Gove is the sharpest performer and could come out best in head-to-head debates with Johnson, his long-standing frenemy. Like Johnson, Gove helped lead the campaign to leave the European Union, but scuttled his friend's bid to become Prime Minister in 2016 when he unexpectedly withdrew his support and decided to run for the job himself. The move left him with all the candidates to replace May have vowed to succeed where she failed and lead the country out of the EU. They differ widely. The EU says it won't reopen the Brexit agreement it struck with May's government, which has been rejected 3 times by Britain's Parliament. Many economists, Johnson has won backing from the party's die-hard Brexiters by insisting the UK must leave the bloc on the rescheduled date of October 31, with or without a divorce deal to smooth the way. The UK's withdrawal, originally set for March 29, has been pushed back twice amid political deadlock in London. Johnson said Javid, like Johnson, says he would try to leave the EU without an agreement rather than delay Brexit beyond October 31. Gove and Hunt both follow AP's full coverage of Brexit and the Conservative Party leadership race at
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.